Welcome aboard Holiday 5. We're beginning a grand circle tour around the park. For your safety, please remain seated at all times. Remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, legs inside the train and supervise your children. Make sure they're always sitting down. Small children away from the center openings, seated on a bench or on the lap of an adult. Our next stop is New Orleans Square.
Ready to go.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo de la Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square. This station also serves Frontierland and Bayou Country. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Then watch your step as you're getting off. For those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is New Orleans Square Station. New Orleans Square.
New Orleans Square is also the closest we can get you to Star Wars Land now. That's where you're headed. Here and follow the river down past by you. If you go down around the river, you'll find Frontierland with Big Thunder Mountain and Adventureland with an enchanted tiki room. The jungle is closed. The Jungle Cruise is closed. Adventureland Treehouse and Indiana Jones Adventure. Please stay seated a few more moments until we are fully stopped inside the station. Thank you.
That was a quick ride. But it's take our feet.
Our station is sitting here on a 5. We're on a grand circle tour of the park. Our next stop is Mickey's Toontown Depot, your gateway to Fantasyland. All times, keep your hands, arms, feet like this as the train. Supervise your children. Make sure they're sitting down on their bottoms at all times as well. Small children under 7 away from the center openings or on the lap.
Just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Para y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
We're now entering the bayou, home to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Take a sneak peek at the third party entrance of Tiana's, where the welcome is warm, the music is hot, and the company is sweet as honey.
Damn, you can't save her.
When it comes to sweetness, the inhabitants of the land we're passing over are the bee's knees. Here in Bayou Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Louis the Alligator, and other beloved critters on their fun-filled adventures.
It's quiet over here.
As we steam past Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree, we're now joining up with the rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. There is the revered Indian shaman, sharing his stories with those in the great river valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams and the stories that went with them were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable. Like on Big Thunder Mountain, right here, the mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining dreams and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness. This tunnel signals our transition from the frontier to another kind of gear, the ones you'll find on Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Our next stop is Toontown Depot, the official train station for Mickey's Toontown, the cartoon hall where Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find
until the train is fully stopped at the end of the platform. Once we're stopped, then you can stand up right here.
Resuming our trip.
We've got two gates, one in the middle of the train, another one is toward the back of the train. They both have ramps. Toontown is behind you, just go under the bridge, everything else is Fantasyland. Well, welcome to all those joining us here at Toontown Depot on board Holiday Time. We're halfway around a Grand Circle tour. Our next stop is Tomorrowland. For your safety, please remain seated at all times. Hands, arms, feet inside. Supervise your children. Make sure they're sitting down on their bottoms. Small children away from openings, seated on the bench or lap or the middle.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños.
Just like to be in the sun right now.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain.
Para su seguridad.
We're now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and, if we look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
As we arrive in the future at Tomorrowland Station, that is, please remain seated until the train has come to a full stop at the end of our platform. Once we've stopped, you can head over to Space Mountain, Star Tours, the Adventures Continue, Buzz Lightyear's Astroblasters. The Autopia is right here behind these cars. The monorail station is behind If you just joined us here from the future at Tomorrowland Station, welcome aboard Holiday Time. We are on the last leg of our Grand Circle tour back to Main Street. Coming up next, the Grand Canyon and Primeval World, two of the largest dioramas. Inside, it's going to be pretty dark. We want to keep it that way. No flash, video lighting, or lighting toys. For your safety, please remain seated. Hands on feet inside the train. Supervise your children. Make sure they are sitting down on their bottoms. Small children away from the center of this place.
To those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado, tenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash.
That was the Grand Canyon as we know it today. But it wasn't always this way. Now, let's travel back in time, way back in time, to the fantastic past of the primeval world, land of the dinosaurs. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle Tour of Disneyland. We hope you enjoyed your trip.
As we arrive at Main Street, USA, please do stay seated a little longer until we're fully stopped. If you're exiting here, remember we do not have ramps. They're just 12 steps at the front or back exit to get you down to the sidewalk level. If you're staying on board, our next stop is Norwood Square. If you're leaving us here, we're riding to Disneyland.